Welcome to our webinar. I'm excited to share this phenomenal information with you. It's either you're going to hold for long term or you're going to sell strategies. So we're going to teach you things from, with the tokens, with the coins, what to do, what not to do, the whole process inside and out. I really want to share this with you because a lot of people ask questions like, Maurice, what do I do? Do I mine these tokens? Do I hold them and decide to sell them? Well, I'm going to tell you where we are at as a company right now, currently, and then I'm going to share with you what the strategy is, short term and long term. And there's a gentleman that asked me a question the other day on a text message that I wanted to make sure that I address. And so I'm going to go over that as well. And so I'm going to share my screen right here. Let me go ahead and do that right now. Okay, I'm going to show you here. I'm logged into the back end of the system here, okay? So what you're looking at right now is how did I get here? First of all, I logged into my back office, and on the left-hand side, you see the different drop-down, and I went to Exchange, and so I'm on the Exchange tab. Now, what you need to understand is sometimes people, you guys see this, but you don't see it on your computer for some reason. Well, if your computer is zoomed in, I'm going to show you. If your computer is zoomed in, it disappears. All right? And when you're looking at it, it ends up being on this red bar. It's in a drop down. You see? When you zoom out, which you can press Control minus if you're on a PC, it pops in over here and it puts it on the left-hand side. I just want you to know, because from time to time I have people, they don't know how to find certain things, and when they watch the webinar and they see that all the different tabs are on the left, and then they log into their computer and their computer's zoomed in, and they're like, I can't find the tabs. Well, understand that it's a responsive template. That the company has a responsive template means that this will fit on any smartphone, tablet, so it's going to auto correct and auto size, and so all the same tabs are right here in this red section, okay, right here at the top bar. But that's just a little side note. So what I want to show you is a lot of people are trying to figure out, well, what do I do, right? What do I do when it comes to, I buy my package, now I have my package, now what? Well, you're going to have a certain amount of tokens. If you look at this particular account, it has 33,121 tokens. That's because it originally had 60,000 tokens, and what ended up happening is there was we mined them, and it turned into 15,000 coins. These are one coins. Let me correct it. These are one coins. I had 15,000 coins. Then when the split happened, and it ended up mining we ended up getting a 74,000 tokens because we had some come from our mandatory account, which I'm going to show you here in a second. And so at the end of the day, we mined some more, and so now we have a total of 33,121 coins. And so let me do the math for you. This currently cost this package was originally like 5,030 euros, which is about 5,600 US dollars. And at the rate that we see here, 33,121 times 0.5, which is 50 cents, you're looking at this package, or this account, is valued at $16,560. Now this account was 5,000 euros, and now it's at 16,000, and it's been only here for 1 month, okay, about 5 weeks. So for it to go up this much is a dramatic increase, and so for you that understand that, you need to share that with people, the value of these splits, or the same thing is when your account doubles. So yesterday I was on a call with some phenomenal gentlemen, and they wanted to know why does the company call it a split? Well, think of if you had an apple, right? And you had one apple and you cut it in half, you split it in half, now you have two pieces. Well, that's what this basically happens. When you have 60,000 tokens and a split happens, now you have 120,000 tokens. Well, people say, well, how can that happen? Well, let me show you on the trading section here, and you'll see how on March 19th, you'll see that to sell these these tokens was 20 cents, about 20 cents, 20 and a half cents, 20 and an eighth cents, 20 and 12 cents, and then 20 and a 15th of a cent, right? 21 cents and a half, 21 and a half cents. So you can see the value of the token going up. Now, if you look here, the low of the token, the high of the token, the current value, well, what happened is at the time of the split, now this barometer was at 100% when it split, and the split happens where your account doubles every 40 to 60 days currently. Now that could be quicker sometimes, that could be longer depending on the supply and demand of how many people are purchasing these packages and the tokens and the OneCoins. But with that being said, you could see that when it split, it ended up going in half, the value. Now look at that. It went from 21 and a half cents to 10 and a half cents. So it's split in half. So now if you're buying these tokens, you're getting them at 10 and a half cents. Well, if you're selling them, but if you go to the buy there, you're getting them at 11 cents. 1 week ago, they were at 21 cents, and now they're at 11 cents. So if you want to understand that, let me explain to you what that means. When you've got a token that's valued at, let's say, 22 cents, half of 22 is 11, and that's why the value of the token went in half. So some people are like, well, how can the company afford to give you twice as many tokens when you went ahead and you didn't do anything special for it? Well, just like when a stock splits or anything splits, the value actually went in half. You could see it right here. It dropped like a rock. It's not that the coin went half in value. No, it split. There's twice as many coins in the market. There's twice as many tokens in the market. And so because there's twice as many tokens in the market, now the value is at half of what it was, which means that now when you decide to purchase tokens, instead of you getting them at 21 cents, you're getting them at 11 cents. That's a huge benefit. And then as this over the next 40 to 60 days goes back up to 20, 22 cents, 21 cents, 24 cents, whatever, whenever the split happens, then this is gonna happen again. And so when that happens, your account literally doubles the amount of tokens, and then you can mine double the amount of coins. And that's why you can see here, the Tycoon package only produces about 12 to 15,000 coins, yet I have 33,000. How is that possible? Because we just went through a split, okay? Now, people are asking, what do I do, right? Do I hold the tokens and wait for a split, or do I mine for the coins and not get a split? Let me explain to you what's happening. Currently, the company, as you're watching this right now, the company has a promotion. And the promotion is even if you mine your coins, you're still going to get a split, which means that, for instance, if you look here, I have 0 tokens, right? Now, based on the history of this account has had up to about 134,000 tokens, okay? 134,000 tokens. At the next split, this account will double the 134,000. So that would end up being, 268,000 tokens, right? Even if I mine them, I'm still going to get that because of the promotion. After the promotion, that's not going to be the case. You're going to have to calculate, do you want to stay and hold your tokens and wait for the split, or do you want to go ahead and mine them for the coins? Now, in the future, you'll be able to, you don't have to mine all your tokens. You can mine a portion of them, wait for a split. Now, the strategy, when that comes out, we'll explain it to you. For right now, you don't have to worry about it. There's a grace period. Right now, you definitely want to mine your tokens. Why do you want to mine your tokens? Because when you mine your tokens, you're going to get the most amount of tokens. I mean, when you mine your tokens, you're going to get the most amount of coins for each token. Now, if you look at the rate, it'll show you. When you decide to mine, if you go to mining right here, you want to click it on automatic mining. When you click it at automatic mining, that will give you the opportunity to get the most amount of coins for the least amount of tokens. So if you're watching this and you're still kind of confused about coins and tokens, it's important for you to understand, and I'm going to draw this up for you here quickly on this little notepad. So I want you to really get this. It's very important to me that you understand this. When you purchase a 5,000 package, okay, you're going to get 60,000 tokens. What is a token? Token is a point system. It's a value system. It's the company's internal currency. That's what's going up and down in value that you saw in this trading section right here. And you look at the trading section, that's what you saw. You're looking at the token, the company's internal currency, and what the value is going up and down, okay? Now, what that's going to do is that's going to produce, when I started the mining process, it was a 4-to-1 when you mined automatically, which would mean it would produce 15,001 coins, okay? Well, currently, it's 4.5 to 1, which is, let's do the math here. Let's pull up the calculator. 60,000 times, or divided by 4.5 equals, okay, so now it's 13,333. So if you were to mine today, you'd be mining at 1,333 coins. That's what you'd get. Why is that? Because the value of the tokens are going up, so it's taking more tokens to mine coins. Well, in the future, it's going to be 5-to-1. Well, when that happens, you're only going to be able to mine 12,000 coins, okay? 1 coins. So when you ask yourself, well, the longer you wait, the less coins you're going to be able to mine. So because of this grace period and this promotional period, you want to absolutely mine every single coin you can right now. Every token you get, you mine it. If you look at your mandatory account, I'm going to show you this for a second here. If you go to your accounts and you go to mandatory account, you're going to see here that in our mandatory account, I had 340 euros, then 20 euros. Well, then I mined them and I bought tokens. It shows you right here. I bought 2,558 tokens with the money that was in my account. Then I earned some more in my mandatory account, and I purchased some more tokens. Then I earned some more money in my mandatory account. Then I purchased some more tokens. Well, what happened was, after I purchased all these tokens, it was so great, is that even these tokens doubled in my account. So I ended up getting an extra 14,000 tokens when the split happened, or when the account doubled. So when you go here and you say, okay, I want to buy tokens, all you got to do is go there, buy tokens, and then you purchase it. Now, obviously, you can see my account is at 0 because I've purchased them all. If you do not purchase these tokens, the company will automatically do it for you every week. So I didn't go in there and purchase them. I said it, the company automatically did it, and I'm glad they did, because now I have that much more OneCoins from the ability to mine them. So people want to know, where is OneCoin and in relation to the market, launching the company? Some people say, look, when I go on the cryptocurrency exchange, I don't see OneCoin on the market. Why is that? And I'm going to show you why right now. Let me go back over here to the exchange. This is the dashboard of the exchange. You can see what's happening here. You can see also the Dow Jones. You can see the tokens, the value. Look at this. The value of the tokens are right here to buy and to sell. If you want to buy, it's 11 cents. If you want to sell, it's 10.5. Look at the value of Bitcoin, Litecoin. So they show a ticker symbol. This is phenomenal. If you look at this back office, they've got news here, different news that they're talking about. Here they've got the trading. So I'm going to go back to the trading because I want you to understand this. Right now, it's at 0% split barometer. That means that it's 0% of the way there. Once it's at 50%, it means that it's halfway to the time that your account will double and have double the amount of tokens. So let me share this with you. I took my company public. I'm going to push this down so you can keep this as a reference. I took my company public in 2008, okay? And I'm going to share with you where this company is in relation to going public. What I mean by that, not public on the stock exchange, I'm saying public in the cryptocurrency exchange. Do you think it would be better for Dr. Ruja to launch this company and go public with 1,000 OneCoin members that are mining OneCoins? Or would it be better to go public with 100,000 or 200,000 or 500,000? Obviously, with 500,000, it would be a lot better than 1,000. That's why it hasn't gone public yet. So you're asking yourself, well, can I buy and sell OneCoin? Currently, you cannot buy and sell OneCoins. You can only mine them with the tokens. Why? Because she has not taken it public. When I took my company public, I decided to give out shares, sell the shares pre-IPO, which means before I took it onto the market, I sold my shares to friends, to people around the world, and I sold it at the time at 25 cents for each share. Now, that's the value that I knew I was going to launch. That's the price that I knew that when I go public, I'm going to launch at. And so that's what I did. I pre-sold shares to the public before the stock was public on the market. And I did that for about 6 months previous to going public, almost a year. Well, when I went public, the stock opened up at the time at 25 cents, and it went up in value, and people had an opportunity to sell what they bought earlier before it was public. Now, this is not an investment. I want you to understand this. This is a totally different animal. This is not stocks. This is not commodities. But it works very similar in the sense that you are getting a coin. These right here, if you look at my account here, these 33,000 coins right now are valued before they go public, because the company is going to go public at 50 cents. They're valued at 50 cents currently. Can I sell them? No. Can I trade them? No. It's right now I have to hold it until it goes public. Can I buy and sell tokens? Yes. If I want to sell my tokens right now, if I had tokens in my account, I could sell them. You could sell them after about a month, I believe, after a month that so let's say you purchase your package, you could start selling your tokens after about a month of having them in your account. But the question is, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to sell your tokens when the tokens aren't the thing that we're looking to make a lot of money on? The coins are what we're looking to make a lot of money on. So when the coins go up in value and it goes from let's say 50 cents to $1, well, at that point in time, I'll have $33,000 that I'll be able to liquidate. Goes up to $2, then I'll have $66,000 that I'll be able to liquidate. So why would you want to sell it when you could go ahead and hold it? Now, I'm not telling you to hold it for the next 10, 20 years. I'm saying, look, hold it until the value's gone up significantly, till the coin is public on the market where people are buying and selling it on the internet all over the world through the blockchain. And if you look, this is how the blockchain looks. I don't understand it completely, but this is how the blockchain works, and it's all going to be connected to other cryptocurrencies. It's going to be connected to euros. It's going to be connected to the dollar, where you're going to be able to buy and sell it live, just like like if you had a brokerage account and was trying to buy and sell shares of a stock or whatever. That's how it works on the cryptocurrency exchange. If you go to Google, I'm going to go to Google right now and I'm going to show you. You need to Google this, and you're going to see it right here. Cryptocurrency. All right. Let's see here. Cryptocurrency exchange. All right. Here's the cryptocurrency exchanges, right? If you look here, here's one right here. See, it's showing you all the different cryptocurrencies. There's tons of these. They're showing you the values. They're showing you where it is. This is a real business. This is a real industry, right? This is a real industry. Then you got another one right here. This is the one that I look at a lot because it's clearer. It's easier to see. You can see the price and the value, and you could click it right there, and you can see what this currency did in the marketplace over the last 365 days, 90 days, 30 days, 7 days, 1 day. So you can see what's happening in the market. This is a real market. This is a cryptocurrency market. Well, we're going to be on this exchange. We're going to be on the exchange where one of our OneCoin is going to be in this lineup here. It's not currently in the lineup, but it will be. None of these coins, if you look at them, none of them had 100,000+ members when they launched. They didn't have 100,000 people exposed. So that's going to give us a huge advantage when we go public. So I want you to understand that. That's going to give us a huge advantage. So when someone's asking you, what do I do when I purchase these tokens? There's different ways you could purchase the tokens. You could purchase your packages, which is if you go over here and you go to right, I'll pull it up here for you. You purchase your packages. Here are your packages. Well, this is how you can get your coins when you purchase your packages. Now they are coming out with a greater and a larger package. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be crazy because there's people that want to buy packages for larger than 5,000 euros, but that is out, but it hasn't been posted on the site yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you here. So you could do that, or when you look at your accounts, you've got your cash account and you've got your mandatory account. There's 40% of the bonuses that you receive, 40% goes into your mandatory account. And that's where it will automatically purchase tokens for you. So there's two ways you purchase tokens. Either you purchase it through a package or you purchase it through your mandatory account, and you could even purchase it through your cash account if you really want to. Now, it all depends. A lot of people say, look, I want to recoup my initial outlay. Like if I purchased, a 5,000 euro package, I want to take that, get that money back. Well, the way to get that money back, in my opinion, is to earn it through the compensation plan, through the business model. And so you don't want to touch any of the money that's, that you've mined into coins. You want to earn it through the compensation plan where you earn money in your cash account, and that way you recoup your initial outlay, and then you don't have any, then you're using the money from the company, and you're talking about having, like for instance, if you look at this account right here, and I go back to the exchange with 33,000 tokens, and this account was 5,000. This account's already made over 5,000 through the compensation plan. So now the fact that this account made over 5,000 through the compensation plan is really good, because now I haven't lost any money. I don't have any money out there. All my money is in my pocket, and I have 33,000 coins valued at 50 cents a coin right now. So that's looking at about $15,000 worth of value, and I'm free and clear. I haven't, I have no money outstanding. So you want to recoup your initial investment, do it through the compensation plan, because the compensation plan is extremely lucrative. So with that being said, at the end of the day, what do you want to do? This is what you want to do currently right now. Is you want to click, when you have your tokens, you want to go in here, you want to click automatic mining, you want to hit submit. The amount of tokens that you have in your account is going to fill this area. So if you have 60,000 tokens, it'll fill it. 100% will be in here. Then you click submit. Then it's going to ask you to confirm it. You click confirm, and there you go. You're mining. Now sometimes it could take a few days for your account to show up with the coins, and sometimes it could take up to a week from the time that you start the mining to the time that it shows up in your account. It could take a week or so. Don't worry. If you have 0 tokens and it says 0 coins, don't worry. Don't sweat it, because it's busy mining. Okay. Now let me explain to you. Some people ask, well, what does mining mean? I don't understand this word mining. Understand this much, is in this industry, it's not like, it's not like print. It's like a printing press, right? When the government prints money, that's a machine that is created to print the dollar bill. Well, this is a virtual machine of computers that mine coins. The difference between this and a printing press is that it gets harder and harder to mine coins the more coins you have in the market. So, for instance, if let's say you started off and this company right here, for instance, in their first 30 days, it was a lot easier to mine coins than it is now. In the first 6 months, it'll be a lot easier to mine coins than after 2 years. Why is that? Because the algorithms and the solutions that the computer has to figure out, it's a lot harder because, for instance, I'll give you an example. If I told you right now, let's do this right here. 1 plus 5 equals what? 6. That is one solution. See that? 1 plus 5 equals 6. Well, with Bitcoin, there was 21 million solutions. Every time the computer figures out a solution, it produces a coin. So the total coins that could be produced through Bitcoin is 21 million. The harder it is to mine, the less amount of coins are being created, the more people that want it, the supply goes down, the demand goes up, which causes the value of the coin to go up. Supply and demand. With one coin, we have 2.1 billion solutions, which is 2.1 billion coins. That's the total amount of coins that one coin will ever produce total. Okay? Why did they choose 2.1 billion versus Bitcoin that did like 21 million? Why? Because Bitcoin it was very volatile. It's very, like right now, if you go to the cryptocurrency exchange and you look at Bitcoin, it's currently $252. Well, the question is that going to go up or down? When there's that little amount of coins in the marketplace, what does that mean? That means that one huge buyer can manipulate the market. if there's a guy that owns 1,000,000 Bitcoin, if he sells, it will cause the Bitcoin to drop like a rock, right? So when there's a lot less coins out in the market, a very few amount of people can control it, whether it goes up or down, and cause it to go, if they do a huge sell-off, it'll cause the Bitcoin to go from $250 to $100. If all of a sudden these guys that have a lot of money decide to buy a lot more, well, guess what? They can drive the price up to $1,000 again, because they are the majority holder of these Bitcoins. Well, when that happens, it's a lot more volatile and it's not as safe. So what Dr. Ruja wanted to do was she wanted it to be a lot more safer with 21 million solutions, which means if someone owned 1 million or 2 million or 5 million coins, they can't cause it to spike up or to drop like a rock. It's a lot more of a stable increase in value over a short-term and long-term strategy. And so these are the things that Dr. Ruja learned when she launched her company, because she wrote books. She's studied all these different coins, the pros, the cons. And so when she decided to do this, she's like, look, we're not going to have a small amount of solutions. We're going to make sure that the amount of solutions we have is a lot more. Therefore, it's a lot more long-term, a lot more sustainable. People cannot manipulate the coin. Huge people that buy millions of dollars worth of coins can't cause the value to go up and down easily. And it's based on the market, the whole market, not just a few people. So that's why she did it. The other thing is you realize anyone can create their own cryptocurrency. Like right now, if you wanted to create your own cryptocurrency and you had the equipment, you could. The issue is getting it public into the market. How are you going to get it right here on this exchange? I mean, there's hundreds of them. They're not on the exchange. Well, that's where she comes in. She's created this model where we have over 130,000 members of OneCoin. So when she launches, it's going to be that much more easier to get on the exchange. The other thing is if you were to mine these yourself, you would need the equipment. Well, OneCoin, Dr. Ruja owns the equipment to mine these coins. And what she's created is what's called a mining pool. This is the future, right? This is called a mining pool. You see, all these coins right here are not through mining pools. You have to literally either buy them off the exchange or you have to buy the equipment to mine them yourself. Well, what she's created is a mining pool. She owns the equipment, but you own the coin. So when you decide to use your tokens to mine, her equipment goes to work. She spends the money on the electricity, the money on the computer technology, and then all you got to do is receive the coin at the end of the day. And you didn't have to spend money on the mining equipment. You didn't have to spend money on electricity. I've got friends and I've got people that wanted to open up a mining facility, a warehouse, nothing but supercomputers, okay, to mine Bitcoin. Literally. They were going to buy supercomputers. Now, think how much money that they would have to spend on electricity. This guy was talking about $100,000 a month on electricity and close to $1 million in computers it would cost to mine Bitcoin at a rate that would be profitable. Can you imagine $1 million worth of computers and hundreds of thousands of dollars in electricity every single month to mine it? When Bitcoin first started, you could literally mine this Bitcoin off your house computer and you'd be able to produce, several coins a day, like 10, 20 coins a day. Right now, if you try to mine Bitcoin on your current computer that you have in your home, it would take you literally 10 years, from what I understand, 10 years or 20 years to mine one single coin. Your computer, if you let it run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the next 10 to 20 years, that's how long it would take to mine one coin of Bitcoin, which is valued at $252. You see how difficult it got? Well, Dr. Ruja, she's the one that is mining the coins for us. So we don't have to worry about the equipment. We don't have to worry about the electricity. She does all that. She does all the hard work for us. All we do is receive the coins because she's created what's called a mining pool. So I hope through this webinar that you got a little bit more clarity of the tokens. The tokens are the internal currency or the internal value that the company has from when you purchase your packages. And the longer that the company's in existence and the more valuable the tokens become, the less amount of coins you're going to end up mining. And that's where we see it right here. You know, in the future, it might end up being, 10 tokens to 1 coin, which would mean that you'd end up with 6,000 coins, okay? So the tokens are an internal currency that the company has created. That's what you get when you purchase your package. When you click automatic mining, it's going to produce these coins and mine these coins for you, which could take anywhere from a couple days to a week or so to appear in your account. You want to mine right now because the company is still going to give you a split even if you mine right now. And the sooner you mine, the more coins you're going to get. So that's important for you to understand. Dr. Rouge's company is the one that owns the equipment for the mining equipment, and you are in what's called a mining pool, and you own the coins. OneCoin does not own these coins. This account owns these coins. Well, somebody's like, well, Maurice, are these coins tangible? Like, can I touch them? Can I hold them? No, just like if you bought a stock on the internet, you can't touch and hold your stock. Your stock, you can never touch it. Now, again, this is not an investment, but I'm trying to make you understand. You cannot hold shares in a company. It's not physical. It's all digital. Even money, to an extent, is digital. Like if I log into my bank account right now and I sent a wire to somebody, I didn't physically take money out and send $5,000 in an envelope to somebody. It was all digitally done. It was all digitally done through a computer, showing my account numbers in my bank. I transferred a certain amount of numbers to someone else's account, and they received it. Now that person may use a credit card or use a debit card and never take out physical cash ever. Well, that's not physical either. They're using a debit card and they've never touched the money that's in their bank physically. So it's the same concept. These coins are not physical, they're digital, and this is your account. And so that's what I wanted you to understand. The value, to understand the mining process, what mining is. It's been done for the last 6 years through Bitcoin, and it's for like the last 2 to 3 years with the other alt cryptocurrencies on the exchange. All these currencies are mined. People are paying for equipment to make these coins, okay? The more coins they mine, the harder it gets. The harder it gets, and the more the demand, the more the value goes up. Simple as that. So I hope that's clear for you. I'm glad that you had the chance to watch this webinar. This is a recorded video, so you could share this with your team. This is just a little bit more education on the tokens, whether you want to hold them, whether you want to mine them. This is education on whether you want to hold your coins or sell your coins. Well, I recommend you hold them until the value goes up tremendously, because you wouldn't want to sell yourself short. I would recoup your initial money that you put in through building a team and building a business, is my encouragement to you. And when you build a team, you're going to earn commissions, and that's how you'll make your money back, in my opinion. And then let this continue to multiply, because in the next 6 months to a year, this account could easily have a good 66 or 70,000 coins. And if this account has 70,000 coins, you're talking about, when that thing hits $2, that's 140 grand. When it hits $3, it's $210,000. And if it hits $10, you can imagine that's a lot of money. So this is what I recommend. You go ahead and set it to automatic mining. You click submit. You constantly allow your mandatory account to create tokens. You set that to automatic mining, and you acquire as many tokens before the company goes live on the cryptocurrency exchange. Thanks for joining with us. Until next time, until our next webinar, have a wonderful week, a good weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.